World-renowned stars and guests in the 2024 Oscars sport red pins in support for or of Artists for Ceasefire, a group of artists and advocates coming together, witnessing the devastating loss of lives and unfolding horrors in the Israel and Hamas conflict. Among the artists who wore the pin are Billie Eilish, Phineas, Mark Ruffalo, Rami Youssef, and Eugene Lee Yang. Other stars also wore the pin at this year's Grammys, the SAG Awards, and the Directors Guild of America Awards. The small red pin features a black hand with a heart in the middle, echoing the call for the U.S. government to facilitate a ceasefire in the ongoing Israel-Hamas war. The decades-long regional conflict was rekindled in October 2023 when members of the militant group that governs Gaza, known as Hamas, conducted a series of terror attacks on Israel, taking into hostage 253 people and killing 1,200. In a report from Gaza's health ministry, 30,000 people have been killed since Israel launched its bombing campaign in an act of retaliation. Meanwhile, the movie The Zone of Interest, which touches on the concept of the possibility of sitting just yards away from unspeakable acts of violence and cruelty, wins the Oscars for Best International Film. Film director Jonathan Glazer decried the ongoing conflict in the Middle East during his acceptance speech.
All our choices were made to reflect and confront us in the present, not to say, look what they did then, rather look what we do now.
In the same month last year, Artists for Ceasefire has been founded, with 400 creatives signing an open letter requesting Congress and President Biden to, quote, call for an immediate de-escalation and ceasefire in Gaza and Israel before another life is lost, unquote.
Right now, we stand here as men who refute their Jewishness and the Holocaust being hijacked by an occupation which has led to conflict for so many innocent people. Whether the victims of October the 7th in Israel or the ongoing attack on Gaza, all are victims of this dehumanization. How do we resist?